9:57 a.m. July 20th, 2025. July 20th, 2025. They've been hitting me relentlessly with energy attacks today. I'm parked out by V68, so I had to get out of the shed, small shed here, where they were hitting me intensely. I was trying to sleep. I don't know if my phone was switched as usual. Since 2013 to 2015, Fairbank's that direction, that's south. And I'm in my Ford Explorer, 110,920 miles. You see the rearview mirror, and there's the broken down house, the old mobile home they used to live in a long time ago, and the yard back there. So I don't know if they switched the phone. The frauds has slept as often as the case since 2013, 2015. It's hard to tell sometimes. And once in a while I can tell for sure if they switched my phone to a clone or back to my original one. I don't know which one is which once they start switching them. But youtube.com/@ WADE ALANHEINEMN. I moved out here about 9:30 a.m. by the road, and I posted on my x.com/WADS2ND. Never been with a male or transsexually or romantically, never will be. I'm a male heterosexual, always and forever. I've said this over and over and over again. They still stage lies that I'm with some guy or whatever. It's a lie. As I went to Arby's yesterday, that's the oak tree at the front yard, and then the signs, my signs here in the front yard. As I went to Arby's in Elkhorn Heights yesterday, which I've been going there quite frequently, the fraud stalker from Owine, he's foreign, doesn't speak much English. He's about 6'2". He's skinny, black, dark skin, but I don't know what foreign country he's from. Was over there across the road at Burger King, so I know he was stalking me because it's just too much for coincidence. He got out of his vehicle and was waiting in the drive-thru at Burger King as I was leaving Arby's drive-thru. And I know he's been involved in stealing valuable stones. And again, the frauds, when they steal valuable stones, they'll put some of theirs back, either on the property, in my vehicle, in boxes, in pails, or they'll leave them on the field, so I picked them up. And that was indicated he was doing that again. I don't believe he has anywhere to be hunting stones around here legally. So he's stalking me. If he's ever claimed any connection to me, he doesn't have. And also, when I was in Arby's parking lot, or in Arby's drive-thru, I was driving out of the drive-thru, and a skinny black guy with bushy hair, in his 20s or teens possibly, who's been stalking me. It might not be the same one, but there's been one that looks like him that's been stalking me for the last few years. I don't know who he is, so that's why I can't say for sure if it was him, but he hasn't been around recently that I've seen, unless he's just driving around in cars around here or something, and I don't see him. But he walked over to the drive-through lane in Arby's, which is totally unnatural to do. It was in front of the building, and there was no walkway to it. He just walked over to the drive-through where I was pulling out, and I didn't say anything to him. I just kept driving. But so there's two stalkers at Arby's last night when I went to go get food. And again, this is for youtube.com/@ WADEALANHEINEMN. A valuable stone's still over here. And there's other bags back there. My protruding gut is from energy attacks. It is swollen. Last 7 out of 8 days, they've tortured me with energy attacks for no good reason. Some reason that from staged lies that they made up, I'm assuming, is why they're hitting me with energy attacks again. But I might as well get out real quick. Show for sure this is my vehicle, but been parked here for the last half hour or so. My former police vehicle, which has nothing to do with any police person or anything, but it just shows that I'm parked here. And if anybody was in my vehicle today or anytime recently, they are breaking in while I'm asleep. I've never allowed anyone in any of my vehicles since like 2016, unless my father was in it for a very short period of time, driving him from one farm place to another or something, which hasn't happened in 2025. So absolutely nobody has been in my vehicle, and I've been living in here. Because when you get hit with energy attacks constantly, it disrupts your life, so you cannot live your life. Never been in the military, never been married, not known anybody that rode a motorcycle since 2005. I've not ridden one since 1996. Not been on a plane or jet since 2011. Only time I've been outside Iowa in 2025 was that one day to drive down to Missouri to try and sell valuable stones. I haven't sold any of them yet. I've never bartered any of them. I've never traded any of them. The frauds have stolen 90% of them, and they're still trying to scheme to steal more of them. A bunch of cars with accidents driving by now. I haven't been in any accident since 2001, and I haven't driven my F-350 since I got this vehicle June 11th. So if they're sneaking onto the property and driving my F-350, anybody involved in the accident is involved in stealing my F-350 for that period of time. I'm still making payments on that vehicle. It's mine. There's nobody else involved in any of my vehicles. And I've been involved in no accident since 2001, as I said. So anybody involved in staging lies that had an accident, you got 10 years prison coming.